Welcome back to Future Bike Zone. The 2026 Yamaha XSR700 arrives with a message loud and clear: heritage never dies, it just gets sharper, smarter, and more thrilling. Today on Future Bike Zone, we are diving deep into one of the most anticipated middleweight modern retro machines of the year. This new XSR700 isn't just an updated model, it's a refined evolution built to capture the heart of riders who want classic soul blended with modern performance. Yamaha has taken the proven CP2 platform and reshaped it with better electronics, a re-engineered chassis feel, refreshed styling, and more personalization options than ever before. If you've been waiting for a machine that respects the past but rides like the future, the 2026 XSR700 is exactly that motorcycle. From the very moment you approach the bike, the design language tells you everything about what Yamaha intended. The iconic round headlamp is now all LED with a crisp DRL ring that gives it a futuristic retro glow. The tank, still sculpted with that unmistakably classic silhouette, has been slightly reshaped to feel slimmer between the legs, giving riders an even more confident grip during spirited riding. The aluminum side covers, brushed metallic touches, and the neatly integrated tail section all tie together into a motorcycle that looks crafted instead of simply produced. Yamaha has added two new signature colorways for 2026, Heritage Silver with anodized trim and Stealth Midnight, a darker theme for riders who want a more aggressive personality. Every angle of the bike emphasizes the blend of nostalgia and modern craftsmanship. But design alone doesn't make the XSR700 what it is. At the heart of this machine remains Yamaha's world-famous 689 cubic centimeters CP2 parallel twin, now optimized for cleaner emissions and improved mid-range torque. Yamaha claims a refined 73 horsepower output, but what truly matters is the character of the engine. The crossplane philosophy gives the XSR700 its signature punch: linear, predictable, and more responsive at low RPM than many machines in its class. For 2026, throttle response has been tuned even smoother thanks to revised ECU mapping and new ride-by-wire technology, replacing the older cable throttle system. This upgrade also opens the door for selectable riding modes, which Yamaha has added for the first time on this model. Riders can now switch between standard, sport, and rain, each adjusting throttle sensitivity and traction control intervention to suit the riding environment. Speaking of traction control, the new 2026 model includes a much-requested rider aid suite. Traction control is now standard and can be adjusted or disabled depending on preference. ABS has been updated to a more responsive system that modulates brake pressure far more naturally, especially during emergency stops or when riding on uneven surfaces. Yamaha has also improved the suspension tuning. While it retains the 41mm front forks and link-type rear shock, the new damping calibration gives the XSR700 a calmer, more planted behavior through corners. The bike still carries that lightweight, flickable trademark feel, but with added stability that riders will appreciate when pushing the bike harder through twisties. Many riders previously complained about the slightly soft front end on the older versions. Yamaha has clearly been listening and responded with firmer, more controlled fork behavior without sacrificing daily comfort. The ergonomics are another part of the XSR700 that make it such a joy to ride. The 2026 model keeps the upright seating position but subtly adjusts the handlebar angle and seat padding for better long-distance comfort. The seat height stays at a friendly 805 mm, making it approachable for a wide range of riders. Yamaha has also introduced a new optional seat that is slightly lower and softer, catering to shorter riders or those prioritizing comfort. The foot pegs remain mid-set, which works perfectly for both relaxed commuting and spirited weekend rides. It's a bike designed not just for short journeys but for becoming a rider's daily companion, easy to live with, easy to control, and easy to enjoy. One of the biggest updates in the 2026 model is the new 5-inch full-color TFT display. Yamaha finally moves away from the older single-color LCD screen, giving riders a modern interface with clear graphics, customizable layouts, and smartphone connectivity. Through the Yamaha Y-Connect app, riders can view navigation prompts, incoming calls and messages, service reminders, and even ride analytics. This makes the XSR700 feel more connected than ever before, bridging the gap between classic looks and modern digital convenience. Yamaha also added a USB-C charging port neatly tucked below the dashboard, ensuring your devices remain powered no matter how long the journey. Braking performance has also been reinforced in the 2026 update. Dual 298mm discs up front and a newly engineered master cylinder give a firmer lever feel and better confidence when decelerating from higher speeds. The rear brake remains simple and predictable, allowing riders to modulate the bike smoothly during low-speed maneuvers. With its lightweight chassis tipping the scales at around 188 kg wet, the XSR700 continues to be one of the most agile bikes in its category. Whether weaving through traffic or carving country roads, this bike responds to rider input with enthusiasm and precision. Another highlight for 2026 is Yamaha's expanded accessory catalog. Riders can now personalize their XSR700 like never before with factory-approved add-ons. From cafe racer-style seats and brushed aluminum fenders to high-mount exhausts, retro mirrors, and side-mounted number plates, Yamaha wants each rider to express individuality. This modular customization approach is a major selling point for those who love owning a bike that feels uniquely theirs. The XSR700 platform has always attracted custom builders, and with these new factory kits, Yamaha embraces that culture directly. The sound of the CP2 engine remains one of the motorcycle's most addictive traits. The 270-degree crank creates a pulsing exhaust note that resonates with character. Yamaha has refined the exhaust internals for 2026, giving the bike a deeper, fuller tone while still meeting global noise restrictions. It's not loud for the sake of loud, it's musical in a way that many parallel twins struggle to match. This is the kind of bike that puts a smile on your face just by blipping the throttle at a red light. Fuel efficiency also remains one of the XSR700's strengths. Riders can expect around 22 to 25 km per liter depending on riding style, making it practical for daily use. The 14-liter fuel tank gives a comfortable range for long rides without frequent stops. For a middleweight machine delivering this level of performance, the balance between power and efficiency is truly impressive. Now let's talk about price. The 2026 Yamaha XSR700 is expected to launch globally with a starting price of $9,499, though pricing will vary depending on region and optional accessory packages. This positions the bike competitively in the modern retro middleweight segment, offering premium features without the premium price tag. With the updates Yamaha has introduced, the XSR700 now delivers even more value, making it one of the most appealing bikes for both new and experienced riders. The unique selling points of the 2026 XSR700 go beyond its specifications. It's the emotional connection it builds with its rider. It's the blend of nostalgia and modern engineering, making it a motorcycle that satisfies both the heart and the mind. It's a bike that invites customization, rewards skill, supports beginners, and excites seasoned riders. Yamaha has managed to preserve everything riders love about the XSR lineup while polishing the machine with technology, refinement, and enhanced ride feel. If you're planning your next motorcycle upgrade, or stepping into the world of midsize retro performance bikes, the 2026 Yamaha XSR700 deserves your serious attention. Yamaha didn't just update the XSR, they elevated it. This is more than a motorcycle, it's a statement. And as we wrap up this in-depth look, one thing is certain, the XSR700 continues to be one of the most enjoyable, dependable, and stylish bikes you can ride today.